everyone. Okay, so I found these questions, and I don't even know how many there are. Looks like there's a lot of them, so I might do this in 2 separate videos. But anyways, I found these on Pinterest, on someone's blog, but I'll link it below because I don't know it right off the top of my head. So anyways, I suckered him into doing the video with me. It's 10:45 at night, and Noah is wide awake watching cartoons, eating pizza because he took an extremely late nap today. I was very, very cranky and fussy. So anyways, we're killing some time. Okay, so what would you be happy doing for hours on end?
Probably playing some PlayStation.
And I'd probably be playing on my phone while playing with the kids, back and forth. That's probably pretty much what life is about. If I'm not cleaning and playing with kids, I'm probably playing on my phone. Okay, what is one thing we always disagree on as a couple? I don't think we have too many disagreements.
Yeah, I don't think we disagree too much.
We pretty much find a common ground on everything. Usually.
Compatible.
We are. Okay. Let's see, what is one thing you always agree on?
I would say that God is the middle of our life. He's what keeps us going each and every day in our family.
Okay. What is your favorite Olympic event? I like diving. I wish I could dive. I dove once when I was, well, I mean I can dive, just regular diving. But when I was like 16, or maybe I wasn't quite 16 yet, or I was, yeah, 15 or 16, we had memberships at the pool in our town that we lived in growing up. And when I dove down, I hit the bottom of the pool and had skipped my head from my forehead straight down my nose, and it was like scabbed up for a week, I know.
Alright, well mine's not very manly, but I would probably say gymnastics. I enjoy watching the gymnastics.
I do too. He probably just likes watching the women in the leotards and...
Yeah.
Alright, if you had the money to buy your significant other any one thing right now, what would you buy them? A new car, because that's all he keeps fussing about, is he wants to give me his SUV and he wants a new car. So that's what I would buy if I had all the money in the world, and that's what he wanted. What would you buy him? Something expensive.
Probably shouldn't say it, but she has said quite a few times that she would like some boobies.
Oh yes, boobies.
But probably either boobies, because I think we could both enjoy that.
Okay. Would you rather be blind or deaf? I'd rather be neither. But if I had to choose, I think I'd rather be blind.
I think I'd go for deaf, because a lot of people talk a bunch of junk anyway.
Yeah, but if you can see them, you can read their lips.
Live by faith, not by sight.
Yeah, I'd still rather be blind. Alright, what is one thing you admire about your mother or mother figure? Go ahead.
I guess her determination, her just get up and go. She's constant, non-stop all day long. For her age, I wish I had half her energy.
I guess I'll say my mom's strength. She dealt with a lot in her life. So, that's what I would say for her. Alright, what food do you hate? Alright, now, so this is not like actually considered food. I guess it's more of a condiment, but ketchup. I can't stand the way it looks. I can't stand the way it tastes. I can't stand the way it smells. I avoid at all costs giving Noah ketchup because of the way it smells. And if he's ate ketchup, I will not kiss his face until I wash his face. And if Ryan eats ketchup, it has to be like a while after he's ate ketchup before I will even think about kissing him, because the thought just completely grosses me out. Ketchup is just freaking disgusting.
Mine would have to be liver.
Oh, Dr. Oz said not to eat liver because your liver takes in all of the, what did he say? All of the bad stuff. Like, yes, it's like where all the bad stuff goes in your body. So if you're eating liver, you're eating all the bad stuff from whatever animal's liver you're eating. So he said it's not good to eat it anyways.
Liver is disgusting.
And it stinks. Alright, who is your favorite superhero? I don't have one.
Favorite superhero? My wife.
I'm not a superhero. I'm a super
You
mom.
like that brown nose?
I'm not a super, I'm a super mom.
No, Jesus Christ. He's definitely my superhero. He fixes everything.
This is true. It says, what will your firstborn daughter's name be, or what would your next daughter's name be? Well, our firstborn daughter's name was Carly. Second one was Hannah. Third one is Courtney. And if we had another one, and if it were my choice, her name would be Anaya. That's what I wanted to name Courtney, but Ryan was like, And he like, what name did you like? If we had another girl, what would you name her? Not that we're having any more children.
What's the one I really liked?
I was going to say Tristan, but that wasn't it.
I like that for a boy.
No, what was that name? Kinsley.
Kinsley.
Yeah, Kinsley.
It's money.
Okay, so what is your biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve is people chewing with their mouths open or smacking their food even if their mouths are closed. I cannot stand to hear people eat.
Biggest pet peeve? I guess just not picking up after yourself. It can be very broad. Wipe your feet off on the rug before you come to my house.
Yeah. Or take your shoes off, better yet.
Yes.
We do not let people walk on our carpet with their shoes on. They have to take their shoes off in their foyer. And that's why our carpet 10 years later looks brand new. So.
A little compulsive.
If you could have any single superpower, what would it be and why? I would probably have a superpower that I could hear anything anyone says at any given time. That way I can always know what's going on because I'm the nosiest person you'll ever meet. Like I would like have a button attached to him all day just so I could hear what he's saying all day if it was possible.
It's about right too. It's kind of a tricky one. If I had any superpower. Wow, there's so many superpowers I already have. I mean, I don't know. Where do I start? I guess to always be understanding and
Oh, that's sweet.
yeah, it's kind of weak.
That's sweet. If you got a life supply subscription to any magazine, what magazine would you choose? I guess Parent magazine. I already get it, but I'm not really a big magazine reader. But if I had to choose, that's probably what I'd get.
If I had a life supply subscription of any magazine.
It's kind of weird then. What would you get? You read those muscle magazines.
Yeah, without the muscles. I guess like a home improvement type deal, something like
Those are
that.
good books. What was your favorite subject in elementary school? Lunch and recess don't count. English.
Mine would probably be history. I enjoy history.
Alright, you just scored $5. What do you spend it on? $5? I'd probably buy Noah a couple dollar toys out of the dollar bin at Target. Because every time we go to Target, I get him something from the dollar bin. It keeps him from screaming all the way through Target, and he gets to hold on to something, and he gets to keep it when we leave.
Well, of course, my wife. If Mama's not happy, nobody's
What would you
happy.
buy me for $5? For $5?
That's, you can't buy much
You can't
for
buy me
$5.
much. You could buy me a few candy bars, but I'm trying to stay away from those now. Alright,
I
so.
am sweet enough.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not.
I think so.
Alright, so what were your thoughts when you first met your other half? I'm just gonna refer you to go watch our other video that we did a long time ago after we had Noah, the husband tag. I'll refer you to that one. I'll put a link down below because that question's already been answered. If you could punch a company in the face, who would you who would you want to punch? A company? Probably Bank of America.
Bank of America?
Yeah. Or Walmart.
I could punch a company in the face. I tell you one, the Cymbalta commercial.
Oh yeah, that's horrible.
Depression hurts.
Cymbalta can help. I was just thinking about that earlier today. I was going to write that as my Facebook status just to be stupid. But I didn't, thankfully. Anyways. Alright, favorite classic Disney princess. Probably Pocahontas. Did you watch Princess
Say that
movie?
again?
Favorite classic Disney princess. I say Pocahontas.
I wasn't a big princess type of fella. Prince, maybe. Didn't really roll with the princess, so.
If you could reincarnate into any animal after you die, what animal would you want to be? I'd want to be a dog, because a dog gets loved, petted, fed, watered, bathed, and they just get to lay around and be happy. Happy fat dogs. That's what I'd want to be.
I guess a lion, because I am the king of the jungle.
Oh, jeez. Okay. What did you do on your favorite date with one another? Well, really, we didn't have that many dates. We just kind of, well, I guess we still date now. We still go out on dates. I don't know. When I say think of date, I think like before you get married, like before you kind of settle in, but I guess we do still go out on dates.
My favorite date?
I'll tell you, our most chaotic one was our first date. We went out to eat, didn't say a word to one another. Then we went to a house party.
Cirque du Soleil.
Oh, that was fun.
That was a good day.
Cirque du Soleil in Orlando, Florida at, what was it, Disney? Somewhere in Disney, wasn't it?
That was a fun day.
What was it called?
It was at?
I know it was at Disney, but it was at some place in Disney. It's where the nightlife was.
Oh, Pleasure Island.
Pleasure Island, yeah. I'm ready to take our kids there. Probably next year. Maybe if I can talk him into it. He still thinks Noah will be too young at 3.
Or Florida, we went sailing on a sailboat.
Oh, that was
nice
fun.
too.
Except for the same trip, Ryan took me out on a jet ski in the middle of the ocean and busted my nose on his back. There were sharks in the water, and well, technically we couldn't.
Sharks in the water.
There's always sharks in the ocean. There's always sharks in the ocean.
Overreaction.
Well, if I would have got knocked off and somehow I would have started bleeding, then the sharks would have smelled my blood and they would have come and ate me. And so I just...
Sweet meat.
Yes. Okay, so if you had $1 million and you had to spend it, what would you do with it? Well, first and foremost, I would give 10% to the church. And then I would pay off all of our debt. And after I paid off all of our debt, I would put a down... I'd probably pay off my parents' debt too. And then I would put a down payment on a new home and put some money into savings.
Sounds pretty good to me. Can't argue with that one.
Yeah. You want what? You want down? Pause.
Oh no.
Okay, so let's see. What does your dream vacation look like? My dream vacation would be in Fiji somewhere, sipping on a tropical drink on the beach for like several months with no worries whatsoever, doing nothing, just hanging out.
White sand, unlimited budget, unlimited time.
On a tropical island.
Coconut drinks.
Can you say hey?
Hey.
Say how are you?
Wonderful kids by our side.
Okay.
Can't beat that.
So let's see. Okay. If you had 24 hours left to live, what would you do and why? I would spend every last single minute with my husband and kids. We would do everything that my kids wanted to do. The word no would not come out of my mouth. Yeah, that's probably I just do it all.
I concur.
What was your most embarrassing moment? Okay. When I was 18 or 19, went bowling. No, I didn't. Was it bowling? Yeah, I believe it was bowling. I was walking out of the bowling alley, and they had these glass doors and glass window panes beside the doors. and apparently they were really clean because I didn't notice them, and I just kept walking, and I walked right into it, knocked me completely backwards.
My wife knows about mine, but I don't feel very comfortable talking about it. So it's gonna have to be kind of like a spider in the closet.
I won't tell on you.
Yeah.
What is your favorite television show? Probably Private Practice.
My favorite television show. Gosh.
You keep talking, I'm gonna get her.
Bunch of junk on TV. But I can tell you, in the past, it was Lost. It's pretty hard to beat Lost. But right now, probably King of Queens. I love King of Queens.
Oh yeah, they're all reruns, but still a good show.
They're all reruns, but yeah, they're great.
What's the next question?
King of Queens, 2.5 Men.
Oh, I like 2.5 Men.
Pretty good show.
What's the next question?
What is your guilty pleasure?
The internet.
So many.
Oh, goodness. My guilty pleasure would be the internet. Facebook, YouTube.
My guilty pleasure would probably be eating nice meals that I probably shouldn't and couldn't afford.
Yeah. Who or when did you first know you were going to marry your spouse? Probably like in the very beginning, because I was good like that, and I knew that I would have him if I wanted him.
More like she knew I was good.
Yeah.
But it was almost an immediate attraction. I lucked out for sure.
Okay, let's see. What is your fondest memory as a child? You go ahead and answer that one while I think.
Probably playing baseball with my father. He was it's a pretty religious thing in my family. Every weekend my father spent time with me playing ball. And I really appreciated that.
I would probably say fishing. We lived out in the country in a small town with a population of 1,000. And when I say in the country, I mean we had a caution light, post office, and like a very small hole-in-the-wall gas station. And at my dad's, there's a fence with a pasture full of cows behind his house. And there's a pond down there, and I used to jump the fence as a young girl and go fishing almost on a daily basis. That and playing in the woods. I was such a tomboy. Boo!